Oh, good morning, campers. I hope I find you in good spirits. Welcome to Thought for the Day number 4. Slight problem there. The trading descriptions people have been on the phone and have insisted that I change the title of the broadcast to, wait for it, Thoughts for the Day. Otherwise, apparently, I'm only allowed to have one thought for the day. Would you believe it? Well, in that case, my special thought of the day is, was my joy and excitement appropriate last night when I discovered a local pizza shop who are still cooking for home deliveries? I'll leave that one with you. My one serious thing this morning, it occurs to me at the back of my mind that this is awfully frivolous, and I know that it is, and that out there in the real world, there are people who are going through, excuse my French, but a pretty shitty time at the moment, whether it's in the NHS or people who've lost dear ones and they can't even say goodbye to them. I feel very frustrated that I can't personally do anything about that, but listen, this is my little contribution to, if I can put a smile on one face somewhere, that's job done. And also, it's keeping me sane. Well, nearly. Right. Okay. Editorial pressure today. I thought that with my editorial staff of one, myself, I was going to struggle to find things to talk about. Turns out it's rather the reverse. And I'm inundated in my head with things. What I would like to do is thank my cousin, the Reverend Michael Turnbull, ex-police officer like myself, from down in Sussex, who has taken it upon himself, and very welcome he is, to give me some little guidelines and little hints about where I'm going good and going bad from my previous ones. So any improvements are down to him. If you don't like it, I'll send him a letter. But thanks, Mike. It's very much appreciated. Keep up the hard work. I thought I should introduce Pumpkin. That's Pumpkin on the back there, just keeping an eye on things. Apparently she cropped up in a couple of the scenes yesterday. I was concentrating so much on the teleprompter that I didn't realise she was there until I watched it back. But there she is. She's oh, sorry, am I boring you? Big yawn there. She's been a great friend. 3 years we've been together, and she puts up with me whatever mood I'm in. So she's a rescue cat. She's rescued me. Right, so that's Pumpkin. I'm sure she'll pop up. First thing of the day, mug of the day. We're going to have a feature of mug of the day. Why mug of the day? No, I don't mean faces. I mean these things. Well, I've unconsciously started collecting them. And then, since then, it's become consciously collecting them. I've got over 100 now. So I thought most of them have got stories behind them. So today I'm going to give a mention to a lovely company. It bears her name. Her name is Sophie Allport. Now, I had an email from Sophie the other day, sadly saying that they've had to shut up shop. But they'll be back. Now, she makes the most beautiful mugs, and the bone china, and that one's a cricket one. You can see that in little design. And inside it says, how's that, on the edge. Can you see that? That's lovely. And they've got a rugby one with the little shirts on it, and that one says, try. And on the bottom, she has her signature, which I think is lovely. No bone china. And I've got quite a few of hers. My favourite is a big one with lots of different kind of sports balls on it, and it says on the inside, new balls please. I love it. And she goes on then to put that onto material and everything, and there's a lovely notebook. This is my editorial notebook, which obviously, and then other things like that. That's a paperweight, a little rugby paperweight. It's just lovely. This is not a sales pitch, it's just things that make my heart warm. So if I get a freebie offer, good show, but not that reason. Other mug manufacturers are available. Right, what else next on the list? Guilty pleasure of the day. Thank you for my daughter, because I couldn't remember. I thought, is it secret passion of the day? And I spoke to my daughter Claire, and she pointed me in the right direction, that it's guilty pleasure. Of course, guilty pleasure. My guilty pleasure of the day is a TV guilty pleasure, and it's from a channel called TLC. So if you're on Sky, you can find this, and it's Dr. Pimple Popper. Don't ask me why. She's a lovely lady. Bedside manner is fantastic. Okay, I've got a face for radio, but some of the terrible things that people turn up at her place with, and she just does an incredible job. And obviously the TV company pay for their treatment, and you can tell that some of these people are not very well off, and they couldn't afford to have the treatment. But a lady turned up the other day, and she put the Hunchback of Notre Dame into shame, the growth on the back, and she walked away. She's had this for 10 years, and then inside for half an hour of the programme, she's changed her life. So that's my guilty pleasure of the TV day. So Dr. Pimple Popper from TLC. Tell me what you think. Next, big thank you to Danuta Jeeves and her son, who administrate a site. It's not a site, it's a group called Make Me Laugh for the Duration. And they've set themselves the most incredible task. They get sent hundreds and hundreds of funny items to this group. I think they've got about 1,800 members now, of whom I am one. And they have to vet all these items, because some of them are a little bit borderline. So they filter out, and then they send them on back to the members. And if I filter them and then send them out to you lot. So you've got them to thank for that. And of course, I input stuff into them. So it was yesterday I realised I was probably spending too much time. Oh, look who's arrived. Are you coming to say hello? No, she jumped past me. I was spending a little bit too much time sifting through these amazing posts when I've received them. I was on my upteenth reading a story, and I was reading through and waiting for the punchline, and it never arrived. I thought, well, that was a bit of a shame. It was then that I realised it was just an advert for a nail painting service sent by What's On in Stockport. So I thought, probably one message too many there. But it's been super. Particular one I loved doing yesterday was reading Wordsworth's first verse of Wordsworth's I Wandered Lonely to pictures of daffodils from the rugby club. I hope you enjoyed that, and stick some music on. I have to say, this has been a big boon to me. It's improved my techniques as far as making videos and stuff. I'm catching up with the technology. So I'm looking at the clock. Let's have a look here. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. So that's quite long enough. You're not going to get any more of me today. Just to fill you in, I see here on the editor, my editor says, tomorrow it says, Ricicles versus Cocoa Pops, a cereal tragedy. Yeah. Postponed from today. Couldn't fit it in. Next is John Wayne is a mug. Well, yeah, okay, probably, but we'll see what that means. And the deep intrigue of international cousin chasing. I wonder what that's about. All will be revealed. Anyway, enough for one day. It's been really special. Thank you. I wake up every morning wondering whether I'm going to be in the mood to do this. And touch wood, so far so good. If I go missing, you know what happened. My brain exploded. So, as the man from Warner Brothers said, whose name was Mel Blanc, by the way, one of my favourite people. Yeah, that's all, folks. And I'll see you tomorrow. Keep safe, stay at home, and let's try and get these figures down, and we'll see this off. Okay, God bless. All the best. Bye-bye.